오늘의 이야기는 우주로 여행을 떠났던 우주 비행사들에게 생긴 미스터리입니다.
Her name X-20. Her type an experimental interceptor. Recent history a crash landing in the Mojave Desert. After a 31-hour flight 900 miles into space, the ship with the men who flew her disappeared from the radar screen for 24 hours.
The Major Guard here?
He's here.
Thank you.
Isn't that one of the space pilots, the ones that crashed? That's Colonel Forbes.
먼저 퇴원했던 포브스 대령이 부하를 만나러 왔는데요.
One more thermometer in my puss. I'm going to absent myself without leave from this establishment. What's it like in the outside world?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, what about the ship, Clegg? Did you check her over?
It's fine. The ship's fine.
You got off on a toot, didn't you?
Bill, something's happened. Something I...
뭔가 불안해 보이는 대령이 기묘한 이야기를 시작합니다.
When did I leave here?
Yeah, well, don't you know?
I don't know anything anymore. At 9:30 yesterday morning, I walked out of here. Who did I walk out with?
Well, nobody was with you.
What's that say?
Those two intrepid voyagers into the unknown returned from the unknown in a slightly dented aircraft.
You and me and the X-20 taking off. About 4 hours up, we black out. And 24 hours later, we end up in a crashed aircraft in the desert. We don't know where we've been or what's happened.
That's right.
There were 3 of us in that aircraft. You and me and a colonel named Harrington. He was 36 years old. He was my best friend. I'd known him for 15 years, and you'd known him for 5. That ship took a crew of 3. And there were 3 of us when they brought us back here to the hospital after picking us up in the desert. Harrington and I were just scratched. You were the one with the busted leg. There were 3 beds in this room.
I don't know anybody named Harrington. The X-20 carried 2 men. You and me. When you walked out of here yesterday morning, you walked out alone. I think you better be looked after.
Please, let me describe to you what I remember. You said goodbye to us from that bed. You said, Harrington, look after Forbes. He drinks too much. And I stood right at that door, and I laughed. I know it happened!
I'm gonna let you have it.
그리고 대령의 어제 기억을 더듬어 가는데요.
The Colonel and I are going to phone you from whatever bar we happen to be in at the time.
Will you come on already? I just can't stand these long goodbyes.
Get out of here and leave me alone. Let me suffer in loneliness all by myself, huh?
Oh, that's a good-looking guy in the middle there, but who are the 2 slobs in the sides?
We'll drop by and see you tomorrow, maybe?
Well, get lost. Who needs you?
그렇게 퇴원해 술집으로 향한 2 사람.
Hey, you're Forbes and Harrington, ain't you? Ain't you the guys that was up in space? The drinks are in the house.
What's it like up there in outer space?
Way out. Tell you after I taste the beer. Happy landings, chaps?
그런데
Well, that's okay, that's okay.
뭔가 이상한 기분을 느끼는 해링턴.
I never felt anything like this before. It's like I didn't belong here.
You'd what?
Like I'd disappear. Happy landings.
Well, sure.
I'm gonna go call my folks in.
You all right, Ed?
Yeah, I'm all right.
공중전화 부스로 가 전화를 걸던 해링턴은 바로 포브스를 찾습니다.
What's trouble?
I just called home, called my folks. And she said she didn't have any son named Ed Harrington. What is it, Clay?
I don't know, it's just a gag, maybe.
This feeling I shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have come back from that flight at all. Somebody made a mistake and let us get through. We shouldn't have.
Good. You stay put. I'm gonna get you a good stiff drink, all right?
불안한 해링턴을 진정시키고 바로 가는데요. 신문 내용이 바뀌어 있습니다. 해링턴이 사라진 건데요. 그런데 전화 부스에도 해링턴은 없었습니다.
Where's my buddy's drink?
Who?
The beer he had in place of the one he dropped on the...
You came in here alone.
You're crazy! You're crazy! You're crazy!
곧바로 숙소로 돌아왔는데요.
Amy. Oh, Amy, honey, I'm so glad to see you.
You send me a wire that you're going to meet me at the bus station at 12 o'clock tonight.
It was in the telegram. I wrote down Ed and I. I've got it here someplace. I'm getting out at 9. I wrote down that Ed and I were leaving the hospital.
Who's Ed?
I swear to God, I don't know. Yes? Hello, General? It's about Ed Harrington. Ed Harrington! Ed Harrington! Why doesn't anybody remember me? He stood the bar! Ed! Ed! Harrington!
문을 닫은 술집엔 아무도 없었습니다.
Harrington. Please come back.
그렇게 날이 밝은 후 부하를 찾아갔던 건데요.
Clegg, I don't know Ed Harrington. I think he must be an illusion or something.
Oh, I know he's not an illusion. He's been taken away. He told me, remember? Maybe somebody has made a mistake. Gotta come back to get us. This is weird. Like I just don't belong. I don't belong.
포브스도 사라진 해링턴과 똑같은 느낌을 받기 시작하고
Oh no! I don't want this to happen! I don't want it!
Major, you shouldn't be out of bed. Why, if the doctor could...
Somebody gotta help him.
Who?
Colonel Forbes! Why, he was right over here in this...
Major, let me help you get into bed. Come in.
그리고 신문 내용도 바뀌어 있었는데요. 잠시 후
How are we fixed in this ward here?
Room 15 down here can take 3 patients, sir. It's empty.
Once upon a time, there was a man named Harrington, a man named Forbes, a man named Gart. They used to exist, but don't any longer. At least they are no longer a part of the memory of man. And as to the X-20 supposed to be housed here in this hangar, this too does not exist. And if any of you have any questions concerning an aircraft and 3 men who flew her, speak softly of them, and only in the Twilight Zone.
영상 제작에 큰 힘이 되는 구독, 좋아요, 댓글 부탁드릴게요.